on today's episode of The Game Chasers.
They thought we were going to do some kind of investigation work on all the illegal shit that's going down there.
I need some video games.
I think they started to spark a little romance.
Mama!
Jay's mom hugged me.
It looks shady as right now.
It's just kind of. All right, so we're taking a little road trip here. I'm going down to see my mother. She lives down in the valley, border of Texas, Mexico, the Rio Grande Valley.
I'm excited because we're going to a place that we've never gone game chasing before in South Texas. Some flea markets literally right on the border of Mexico. It might get kind of crazy, or not.
These are all shady town places, guys. Watch your backs and watch your wallets.
Since Chris from Melvor couldn't make it with us, we needed a cameraman. Rich was available. Okay, Tweef.
So being the cameraman for the Game Chasers is a whole new ball game for me. I've never done it. I've only done it for myself.
Ask her how much.
¿A cuánto lo dan los juegos?
A cinco.
¿A $5?
Okay, Chief is actually serving two purposes for us this trip. One, cameraman, which we never have. Two, translator.
If you learn to speak Spanish and you're going to a Spanish-speaking flea market, then yes, you will get the better deals. Gringos don't get good deals.
Come to a booth, it's got some premium titles, but he's got premium prices on it.
Now this booth does have a game that I'm really interested in. That's Lost Vikings on the Super Nintendo. Lost Vikings is a puzzle game. You control 3 different Vikings. Each one of them has different abilities to help you progress through each stage. I don't have it. I've never owned the thing. I would really love to take this game from their hands, but it all depends on the price. 30? And they're wanting $30 for it. I can go on eBay or any retail game store and get it for cheaper.
One of my rules of thumb is I don't pay retail at a flea market. I don't like paying retail at retail stores. I'm not doing it at a flea market, so I'm out.
Thank you. So we come up on this reseller who's selling a Nomad. I've never seen one out in the wild, let alone in front of me. I'm thinking about getting it, but it's in really bad shape.
I have one already.
Yeah, the Nomad?
Nomad, $20.
I could do that. So aside from the Nomad, I also see some Tigger handhelds. They were my system of choice. I took these to school like if I would take a Game Boy. That's why I'm really hardcore into collecting Tigger handhelds.
It was before the Game Boy, for me personally, that came out, and that was the closest thing I could get to handheld gaming.
I definitely dabbled in Tigers, back in the day. Is it something I collect for? Sure. Highest I'd go on a Tiger handheld be like $2 each.
$30 for all 3?
$30.
All right, I could do that, man. So I didn't get the best deal. I got them for $30 bundled. Damn, Nomad was $20. That's why I shouldn't have bought it. I didn't like the Nomad's condition. For $20, I think that could have went towards a better operating one rather than deal with this piece of crap that didn't work.
This flea market was a complete bust. Not a big deal, it's happened before, on to the next.
So it's on to the next one.
Hi. How much are the games?
Okay, so automatically first thing we're noticing here is this place is full of resellers. Tons and tons of resellers. But you know what, check them out anyways.
This one right here in the back. That one back there.
Oh, yeah. It's $8.
She's got $8 on this Flying Dragon. That's a little bit low. I know what y'all thinking, oh, Flying Dragon, nobody played that. I'm going for complete Nintendo 64 collection, and I need this one.
I mean, I don't have it.
How much is Road Rash?
The same.
8.
So Jay is getting this flying dragons game, and at this point I just really want to get something, and so I'm seeing a candidate here, a game that I don't have, Road Rash 3D on the 64. I don't know anything about this game other than it's a Road Rash game, and all the other Road Rash games on Genesis that I've played I really like.
$16, still $16. We're gonna try to bundle this up, and I don't know, I'm comfortable at 10.
I'll do 5 each.
2 for 10.
12.
2 for 12. It's just $1 off.
You know, $6 each. That's well under retail, and I'm happy to pay it.
Road Rash for me, Flying Dragon for you.
Thank you.
You gotta get something on it.
Gotta get something while we're here.
I'm on.
Oh, I'm a floating head.
So we've scoured the rest of this flea market. It's gotten to the end of the day, and the flea markets are all going to be closing.
See, the problem with them thinking us going in there with cameras is that they thought we were going to do some kind of investigation work on all the illegal shit that's going down there.
We're gonna go to the beach because I have not been to the beach since I was a little kid, and I can't wait for this because sun's out, guns out.
Oil up and hit the gym with me.
I'm excited to go to the beach. I've never been to South Padre Island.
Love going to the beach, especially with my best buds, the Game Chasers. Hey, Mexicans like to ham it up for the camera. Because I love Jay. You hurt those you love. That's what my parents told me when they beat the shit out of me.
I think that might be like Atlantis, might be down here somewhere. Aliens, like I said, aquatic big feet, and shadow people out on vacation. Who knows what's in the depths of the ocean? Possibly sharks.
We're probably not going to run across any aquatic aliens. Let's count dolphins.
So we're frolicking like fairies in the water, and we're having a gay old time in the gay sense that it means happy, not homosexual gay. Want a workout? Right here, come to the beach.
I was gonna pick you up. I was gonna slam.
I know you were. That's why I ran my ass off, man. I'm like, he ain't catching me. He catches me, I'm done for.
I was like, I'm getting good enough.
I'm shirtless because of you.
My sunburnt, can you see it? A little red, aren't I? So I'm back at my mom's. Last time I was here, I went home with a limited edition red PlayStation 2. Now we got cameras, so we are actually, she's got some game boxes, she says, and we're gonna go out and see if we can find them.
I did find a red PlayStation 2 here last time I was down here, so the chances of finding game stuff, since my mom is a gamer, are pretty decent. So the red PlayStation, it's called European Car Colors. It was released in 5 different colors, yellow, silver, blue, white, and red. And this particular PlayStation, being a NTSC version, North American version, it basically strips down to like 700 total. My mom, like I said, my mom's a gamer, and when it came out, she ordered it. She ordered it through, I think, SonyPlaystation.com. Last time I was here, I found it, did some homework on it, and realized that it's not cheap. You're into like $600 to $700 range with this PlayStation here. And of course I told her that, and she said, well, you're not gonna get rid of it, and I'm not gonna play it, so take it.
Let's go dig.
Flashlight.
Mama!
It's time to go game chasing at Jay's mom's house. Did she say what was all in there or could be in there?
Legend of Zelda box. Maybe it is over here.
Well, there's another tote down there underneath there.
There's another tote there.
Last box.
New.
No.
Check the closet.
Let's go check a closet. Here, grab that.
Came across empty-handed here in the shed. That's okay. There's still the inside of the house.
Bunch of old photos. None.
So we're searching around the house here, and I see on a shelf some King's Quest games, and I just happened to ask my mom, hey, are these our King's Quest games from when I was a kid? And she said yes. These are the King's Quest games that we had when I was a kid. As a child, this is the only thing remaining in any of our possession, any of my family's possession video game-wise from when I was a child. So I'm taking these. I have no way to play them, but I don't even care about that. Just, it's from my childhood, so I want it. Oh, fuck, this is Gold Rush. Dude, this is Gold Rush. That's freaking badass.
It's really extra special when you run across a game or system or what have you that you personally owned as a kid.
Nothing. You know who might have all that shit? My brother. Which one? Cameron.
We need to go raid his place.
Yeah, we need to go to Georgia.
So far, one of the best things about this trip is the fact that Jay's mom hugged me. I'm pretty sure she wants some. And from OK Chief.
So, my mom and OK Chief. I think they started to spark a little romance. So my mom tells me, I think I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 2 and I'm gonna buy the network adapter that goes on the back. So, OK Chief is like, well, I have plenty of PlayStation 2s. I will just send you one. They're exchanging numbers, and I make a joke. Shouldn't have done it. I made a joke saying, now don't go sending my mom dick pics. And for whatever fucking reason, that made my mom a little bit happy. She was like, oh God, I don't even want to relive that. No, I'm not talking about it anymore. No, I'm done. I'm done.
Gotta be honest, I think Jay's mom has a thing for me.
Yeah, and then she's hugging on Billy. You know, it was a goodbye hug, because my mom, that's just how she is. She likes my friends more than she likes me, I think. So it was a goodbye hug. And Billy tries to all look at me and like, give me this eye like he's gonna bang my mom or something. Go ahead.
I don't know what it is, but moms just love me, and apparently Jay's mom is not immune to the Billy charm. It's just the way game chasing go.
The only person in this car who's remotely close to being an 8 would be Billy, okay? On the surface, okay? Because let's be honest, he's a good-looking guy, right? We're in San Antonio right now. We're game chasing with 8-Bit Eric. Last night he was kind enough to let us stay at his place. For whatever reason, I think Eric wanted to show dominance and wanted to show that he was the king of his domain. Decided to just drop trow and start chasing people around the house with his wiener.
Why not? It's not like you've never seen it before.
It's so gross, bro.
Cameras weren't fucking rolling when I was naked, were they?
He looks like a sandbag with 2 fucking poles for legs.
And he doesn't have the nicest looking asshole.
I didn't show my asshole.
Do you remember? You remember? It was disgusting. We saw it like 3 times.
My butthole is probably gross, but I don't remember showing my asshole on camera.
Which one of you sons of bitches is gonna be the cameraman? Should draw straws.
Eric, I will trade off, but I did it all day yesterday.
He did do it all day yesterday.
My fucking forearms, bro, were pulsating.
We haven't been game chasing in San Antonio for, hell, at this point it's like 4 years now. Jay in the Tigger suit and all that other stuff that happened. I am just eager to dive right into this, just like, dive right into it like I would your mom's
Yeah, how much are the Genesis games?
He was asking 5 on those.
If we were just starting out with our collections, this flea market would be perfect. There's a lot of stuff here. Unfortunately, we're not just starting out, and we have a lot of this stuff already.
I just wish it was like season 1 where we can find just mother loads everywhere we went. It's just not like that anymore.
I guess it's like sticking your wiener in a weed whacker and hoping that you don't get cut up. Not that I've ever done that.
Buff that out, you know?
Oh, man. Hey, where am I going?
35.
Right there.
God, Eric, what the fuck, man?
Distracted me with ball talk.
Figures.
All right, we're back here at Mission Open Air Flea Market.
Or open ass. What was it? Jay said open ass last time, right?
Last time we were here, this thing was about a quarter the size it is now. This thing has grown to enormous proportions. That actually makes me happy because it's more opportunity for games.
This flea market was the flea market that we went to and found the Genesis that had the coins in it.
That's it sounds like there's keys in it.
Do you have any other video games like old Nintendo, Atari?
Everything down there, except for the TV, is $1. Everything on this side is $1 over there.
What about up here? Is this $1? What? It's not $1? It's not an antique. Look, he's being held together with tape. No, actually, how much you ask?
For that with both games, I was asking 50, but it would go 40.
$40. I mean, that's about the going rate. And hey, if I didn't have an NES, that would be awesome. But since I have like 2 or 3 already, I'm not going to be paying $40 for an NES.
So we come across a reseller here with some games. You're gonna find them at every flea market. Everything's $8.
This is a flea market. You're supposed to get games for like a couple of bucks a piece. Why else would you go to a flea market?
What about Hattress? I need Hattress.
$8.
$8? Oh, they're all 8?
For some reason, I think that's the reseller standard is $8.
These are 8 or 2.
Okay.
2 games that I'm interested in that I don't have. One of them is Hattress. I don't have the game, I've never played the game, and I'm collecting games. And so I'm always discovering new things, and this is another one, Hattress. I know it's a puzzle game, and that's about it. I think it's a puzzle game.
How much did you say for 2? It's for 2?
Another game I'm seeing here is Paperboy 2. I've played the first Paperboy game. It's an all-time classic. Paperboy 2 is a lot more uncommon than the first one, and I don't have it.
Any chance you can go lower than that? I mean, I'm not getting popular titles, so.
These are uncommon games, but they're not high-priced games at all.
She had 16 on these. Billy got it down to 13. That's a good thing, because there's a game here I want, Bomberman 64.
How much is the Bomberman?
$13.
13 for the Bomberman? 13.56.
That one I could do 10.
10 on Bomberman?
Bomberman 64, again, I'm going for 100% Nintendo 64 collection. I need this one. 64 right now is on the rise. And it's only going to get higher and higher. So if I can get this game for a decent deal, may as well.
15. Any chance you do 20 for the 3? That's what I was thinking, 20 for all 3.
That's fine.
Yeah? Okay, I'll do that.
I'm happy with this bundle because essentially from her original pricing, we had $29 worth of stuff, and we ended up getting it for $20.
I'm more willing to buy from a vendor if they're willing to work with me on price. Even if the price might be a little bit higher than I actually want to pay, because I'll walk away. I've walked away from vendors over $1.
I'm glad I'm not a damn gringo.
Okay, Chief actually spots a game that I think I pretty much need to have. It's the Batman animated series on Game Boy for only $2. I have to pick this up. Why wouldn't I? It's Batman, it's Game Boy, and it's $2. Hey, 3 things I can really get behind.
How much are all of them? Huh? How much are the games? $3? 3 each?
Towards the end of today's shenanigans, I see right in front of me Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube.
$3?
$3 for Super Smash Bros. Melee. Hell to the yeah.
There's no game.
There is not a game inside.
Would you sell me the case for $1? Can I have $1?
Which one?
It's just a case, but I have the game at home.
Your credit is running up high.
I don't have $1.
I don't know. I think I caught myself slipping for a moment, but it wasn't a full slip. It was like when you're walking in the kitchen and you just finished mopping and you kind of lose your footing a little bit. Hydroplaning.
Probably the best flea market in San Antonio, in my opinion. We got some good deals. Mega Man Anniversary Collection, $4.
All right, it's getting towards the end of the day. Flea markets are starting to close, but we got one thing left to do. So 4 years ago, these guys tried to make me look like an ass with the Tigger suit. Backfired, blew up in their face. I'm so glad. Well, now the tides have turned, and we're going to set Eric up on the street and try to make him look stupid.
It's probably going to involve something of me making myself look like a jackass more than I usually do with women.
I'm about to go ask girls for some video games.
You can tell he doesn't want to be doing this, but he's doing it anyways because he's a good sport.
And you can see he's kind of being a little embarrassed because he doesn't want to do it. Yeah, he totally asked me to do it. He said, you do it. It's your...
Hey, excuse me, are y'all from around here?
No.
Oh, so y'all aren't around from town, so...
It's our first time here.
Oh yeah? You've never been to Alamo before? Do you know where I could find some old video games?
Old video games?
Yeah, I like to play games. Do y'all like games?
I would, yeah. I
Oh.
would
I guess I'm not gonna go because you got off of work. If you're going in, I was gonna go and give you a nice tip. Yeah, nobody's got any games, but that's typical.
He looks like a fucking dope dealer over there. He looks shady as right now. He's just kind of swinging back and forth, just looking left to right, scoping it out.
Excuse me, do you know where I could get some old Nintendo games at? No? Have y'all played old Nintendo? What? Who doesn't do that? Video games? Do you know where video games are at? No? He's a tour guide, he's supposed to know. Damn.
If somebody actually has Nintendo games, I hope Eric is smart enough to get a phone number or an address or something from these people so we can go check it out later.
Excuse me, I have a question. Do you have video games?
Video games?
Yeah. Do y'all have any video games?
Like, personally, or?
Well, yeah, why not? Well, here or personally, do you have any video? I'm looking for some games. Still looking.
These people are actually looking at me like I'm a total weirdo.
That guy looked like a skinnier Norm. Do you have any video games?
Here?
Yeah, like right now, video games, like Nintendo.
At this restaurant?
Yeah, no, like you. Do you have game? No? I need some video games. Y'all wouldn't happen to have old Nintendo games, would y'all?
No.
Ah, they're the best though. I need to get Tetris. I look like a creeper. I'm waiting for a fucking security guard to come after me.
I feel like a jackass, but it could be a lot worse. I could be asking them for sexual favors or for a date, or I could be shirtless, so asking for Nintendo games is not too bad.
You wouldn't happen to have old Nintendo games, would you?
Oh yeah.
You do? On you like right now?
No.
Oh, I was gonna be like, hey, give me them. Where y'all going? I'm broke, that's why I'm looking for people to give me them. I'm getting hungry. Are you a robot?
No.
You do know how to do the robot?
No, but I go to Peru every day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Peru?
Yeah.
What about Bofa?
I go to all of them.
What about Bofa?
Both of this.
Both of these. Do y'all have any Nintendo games? No? That old lady was looking at me weird. I think she put a hex on me. Excuse me, do y'all have old Nintendo games? No?
Why would I have a old?
You never know. It's always worth a shot, right?
Nobody had any old video games. Eric didn't get slapped, punched, maced, or anything like that. Not a complete loss because he was still very uncomfortable and very embarrassed doing it. So in my book, it's a win.
He's a little Ewok that we all love with saggy old man balls.
The point of this was to embarrass the hell out of him, which I think we succeeded.
Hey, there you are. They're open till 2. Yeah, I just got done talking to him, motherfucker. Chief, you're like in yesterday's news.
So we've come to the end of the weekend. We had a great time. Went to South Texas, went to San Antonio, did some game chasing again.
So overall, it was an amazing weekend with the Game Chasers. I cannot wait to go back and do some more game chasing and translating for those damn gringos.
Found some stuff we needed. This is a win in my book. Got to hang out with some friends that we don't get to see often enough.
We've said it before a million times. I'll say it again. It's not always about what you find. It's just the good times that you have.
I'm not scared of shadow people anymore.
I just remember Eric's balls from the whole trip. Like, it was a blur, but I remember them vividly.
I swear I'll kill you.
Stupid game chasers.
Stupid! Stupid! God damn it! Hold on, let me get my composure right. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So I'm passing by this reseller who actually had a weed. Stupid! Hold on, I'm hot. so hot and I'm fat and hot and... Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, and that doesn't help. 3, 2, 1.
I like the restaurant dicks, but not dicks. I remember, because I fucking saw your dick, and I was looking at it.
No, I've had a plan all along. A sinister plan, if you will. A plan to become a space pirate. Why space? Because space is cool. It's where aliens hang out.
It is where aliens hang out. Aliens hang out in space.